Hi everyone, my name is Sok, and today I'm going to present you a solution to kill the new Collab Genesis style hard boss. In these types of events, you find tickets from doing the normal quest, then you use those tickets to challenge the boss. Now, if you manage to kill the boss in one round, then you can save up a lot of tickets because you don't have to spend you don't have to do multiple times to slay the boss, which is a waste of tickets, and therefore you can get more coins this way. And so my team, I'm gonna use the Kudanstein fodder strat. Here I have Mr. Kudanstein right here. I'm running him as a Dark Cavalier because with his gate 5 max, because his gate 5 gives him an ability that scales with dead allies and increase his damage by 65% for each dead allies, which makes it really good. Kudanstein also have Shura JE, and so he can reach ridiculous numbers after shock shot. For his gears, you can use any kinds of weapons for a normal Dark Cavalier. Regen armor, because he is our main damage dealer, and so we don't want him to die. Now the last gear is his VCR, and I'm using it because it gives a lot of speed, because as you can see, even with that gear, which gives a massive 13 speed, Kudanstein only have 124 speed, which is terrible. So I'm using his ninja, of course, for passive, and just stack the normal Dark Cavalier passives on him. Yes, both Dark Cavalier passive, because he has no use for the burst passive from his jobless, because he's do slash damage, not pierce damage. And for reactive, you can just use anything you want, but I'm using his jobless reactive because it now blocks on skill, and also it has 2 range instead of 1 range, so it's slightly better. It still sucks. And I'm going to use Lofia. She will be her role is to make Kudan faster, and also CT lock the boss, because without her there's no way we can one shot you can one round the boss. Well, it's possible if you have some ninja leader skill, which I doubt many people have. I don't, and so you really need a chronomancer for this. Now for her setup is I gives her a lot of speed, because I want her to be fast, and so that she can more easily control the CT of the boss to give quicken and delays. Overall makes her perform better. Now I choose Lofia over Rahu, even though Rahu is way faster than her, because all Rahu have is black hole to control CT, which is limited in use because you only have 3 or 4 uses of that, which might not be enough to lock down the boss. But Lofia though, she has this amazing shapeless skill right here. It is in her sub, and it does the damage scale with 15% of the enemy's max health up to 8,000 damage. Then because the boss has a lot of hit points, she will always deal 8,000 damage, which if she uses 3 of them, she will deal 24,000 damage. It also cut the CT down as well, so it is a really good skill. It gives her more means to lock down the boss, which is nice. And yeah, and the next unit I'm using is Jin. Well, his purpose is basically fodder for Kudanstein. I'm gonna kill him off, but I choose Jin because he can clear out the mobs, which can be really annoying because they keep poking you, they keep CCing you. You want to kill them all so that your Kudanstein won't have any obstacles left. And of course you have to kill him off so Kudan's power will be even greater. And because Kudan can one-shot Jin, I'm not gonna bother take out his armor or anything. I actually want him to survive the mobs because so that he can clear them out, and I can decide when when Jin will die, basically. And the rest are cannon fodders. Now I use Mr. Envy because, well, he has that passive that gives out 10% physical attack for the whole party, even if he is in sub, which will boost up Kudanstein power a little bit more. But basically, the last 4 members are fated to die in these fateful days. And without further ado, let us jump right into the map. Now I'm using Zero Kunai on Jin so that he can use his vision ability turn 1. You see, I'm gonna drop his vision ability here. He can instantly kill this weird creature and also heavily damage this wolf. This wolf has a delay skills and can also cast some nasty debuffs. So I want to get him out of the way as soon as possible. Now Lofia, she can cast quicken on herself, because if she doesn't, she's as slow as slot. And the Gigantess reactive is handy here, because she can just react all these to death if you're lucky enough. It's gonna save you some big pain. Now I move Kudanstein here because, as you can see, there is this annoying bird. It has an AoE skill that reduces accuracy, which can make or break your run. So I just walk him up here instead of here, so that I won't be hit by the skill. Now for Jin is basically just try to clean up this guy, these zombies. As you can see, the birds, because it's out of his accuracy down AoE, he used the teleport skill, which brings him closer to Mr. Kudanstein to be one-shotted. Because taking that guy down as fast as possible is nice, because aside from accuracy down, he also has paralysis. Kill that guy. Might as well stand here. And for Lofia, she can go up here, cast delay on the boss. You really need delay because the boss is actually quite fast, like 130 speed. But if you hit him, he will increase his own speed up. And so if you don't want to, so a delay will slow him down a lot, makes it easier to lock him down. I'm gonna finish up his wolf. Now I'm gonna let this zombie alive for a little while, because I need her to kill my fodder units. Right down here, she gonna, because this level 30 very weak unit, she will come down there and kill her. And Kudanstein can just move her. Yes, it doesn't matter. Get a lead rainbow in here. We're gonna start a nuking when all three and 3 of our fodders die. And using that AoE city down from Lofia's sub. It deals 8,000 damage, decent chunk, I would say. And Jean just he can thing about Lofia is that if you pay attention, I use this skill where the boss has about 86 CT, which is almost his turn already. But Lofia, especially with quicken, has really short cast speed. She can cast a black hole at on the boss before he moves, when the boss has 91 CT if she is quickened and the boss is delayed. So she is really good. You can see I'm reducing his CT down. I'm gonna poke for some zeros and also waiting for my fodders to die. Jin just doing his poking again. Now you can probably improvise by going up there and try to use his Dark AoE skill, and I don't think it's really matter much. Now, the thing about CT Lock the boss is that even though Lofia is much faster than him, you don't really want to keep the, you don't want to act when do another actions when the boss has about more than 60 CT, because her next turn might not come fast enough, and so she can't lock him in time, which gonna make you waste a CT lock skill on a after he went through his turn. So his benefit will be quite low. So I'm gonna put his CT down to 0 using black mode. There we go. At this point, I'm still waiting for. You can just hit him again. Kudanstein, it doesn't matter. I'm waiting for Envy to die like this. Thing about City Lock strat is that you have to make sure that the boss is delayed and Lofia is quickened. So just to be safe, I'm gonna cast quicken on myself to refresh the stuff. Envy is dead, so it's time to nuke. Cast charge up. Now Mr. Kudanstein here has 7 points, almost 7.7k physical attack. I'm gonna cast delay in the boss. He still has only 46, meaning my turn will come definitely come before he reached 100 CT, or at the CT range that I can cast a spell fast enough to stop him. Jin just do the job, and this is important that I'm gonna turn Jin's back over to I'm gonna orient Jin facing this direction, because like Kudanstein only has a 51% chance to hit Jin if Jin is facing Kudanstein, and if he misses, then she will not die and you're gonna lose out on a lot of damage. So you can see this is already a 51k nuke. See, you want to kill Mr. Jin, make it a guaranteed kill. So I'm gonna cast it. It has a cast time, by the way. It doesn't matter because the boss doesn't move. Now Jin is dead. Now shoot the boss. Now for Kudanstein, he can go down here, kill this zombie. Yeah, I still have one more turn, so I guess quicken. Oh, I can do a charge it now if you want to. Basically, you just charge up whenever Kudanstein reach 80 joules, because he needs 80 to use both his charge up and his nuke. because I use quickened on Kudanstein last turn. I don't have enough gears for black, and so this is why this skill comes in handy. It can really help you in a pinch. And it deals 8,000 damage. As you can see, after Jin is dead, Kudanstein now deal almost 60k. It's a huge amount of damage. And the boss might slip actually. It's okay. It's okay to let the boss slip a few times because you can mess up a few times and this still work because you just have to improvise. The RNG might not favor you, but if you know how to if you know the basis of this strategy, then you can improvise if things went horribly wrong. Like for example, if Jin fails to react even once while he is on this tile, and so he didn't kill a single mob, then you focus on the wolf and then just slowly kills off the mob. Another charger. 69 CT. I won't risk it. Black hole. Another nuke. Now the boss only had 21k left, so even without Tamiru, you can just you can kill him now. Basically, his HP is low enough. So like you see, I have 3 turns left, meaning that if you at this point you can focus all your skills on overclocking Kudanstein to finish up the boss, or you can play it safe and just city lock it if you still have the skills to do so. Guess overclock Kudanstein. It doesn't matter, and that is how you won round the hard boss. I hope this solution is useful for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.